Alright. Hello. This live stream is coming in hot. Like I have been home less than 10 minutes, I think. But it was just enough time to get everything up and running. And it would be nice to relax with a little bit of video gaming. So yeah, this is going to be kind of chill, not a screamy shouty kind of live stream. Hope you guys don't mind. It's just not my style. I am just getting my old iPad ready. It's my way of checking the quality of the stream as we go. So, first things first, let's get us logged in. It's been a few weeks since the last live stream, that's for sure. I'm just going to send out the socials. Sorry for the mice clicks. Maybe 3 weeks since the last live stream, because my internet went out before a FoamStars live stream. And didn't come back until after the scheduled live stream. As you can see, I have outfitted my character a little bit, done a little bit of customization since the last stream. Let's see if anyone's online. Unfortunately, even though it is free, the lobby system is rather old-fashioned. Yeah, we're going to start some casual parties, matchmaking. Sometimes matchmaking is nice and quick, other times not so much. That's the radio. This little thing here. Whenever you come into the game, you get some sort of radio presentation happening. But yeah, I came home just enough time to get a stream going. So I have not seen Twitter, I have not caught up with the news, I haven't even logged into Discord. So yeah, I turned that off. Automatic sign in when you log into Windows. I hate when apps do that. And in the background, that's not my air conditioning you can hear, that is the PS4. Because yeah, this pushes the PS4 pretty damn hard. Smash the stars, alright? Can't say I recognise the names. But what's encouraging is that there is a beginner player. It's great that there are still people finding FoamStars, downloading it and playing it. And that if we lose, it doesn't matter because we still get a boost from having a new player on our team. Oh, let me go full screen. Who are we up against? God of Hand Luna. What an ominous name. Yeah, I've been away for a few weeks, so expect me to be extremely rusty doing this. But hey, I'm here to have fun more than anything else. This isn't a bad stage to start with. There's certainly more hellish stages. Oh boy. Someone by my side. They're attacking from the sides. Fools. Well, Lisa wasn't the first one out. I can take some comfort in that. But yeah, like I said, very rusty. Very much looking forward to Marvel Rivals coming this week to PS4. Be very interesting to check out that PS4 version. I think that comes out Saturday for me here in Japan. We're in trouble. We're down to our star player. At least we got one of theirs out. It's not a complete whitewash. We're thankful for that. Oh, damn, bubble shield. Now I'm trying to help our player out, but I got myself foamed up. We're about to lose our star player. We can't get in to save them. Yeah, with FoamStars having a much smaller community now. And a community that does regularly come back and play it. It's safe to say that they are well skilled, well practiced. Ramsey MVP, not surprised. Hey, I did save someone. I wondered if I did. So I was kind of snowboarding towards someone, and I thought I got someone, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't say anything. But yeah, I don't mind. I'm very much here to relax after a long day of work. Like I said, I got here about 10 minutes, so there was enough time to use the bathroom and enough time to get everything all started and have a quick drink. But don't you worry, I've got the black coffee beside me. It's a hot. Oh, back in a match, excellent. So yeah, it's another hot day here in Yokohama. A couple of days ago, the weather was unsure if we were going to have thunderstorms. It looks like we completely missed us completely. Okay, Riku Mashi was on our team, so we got ourselves into a group of players. Mostly a girls' team. The good times roll, he says. We shall see on that. What stage are they going to give us? Like I said, there is one really silly stage in this that you rarely get it. This is one of the more sensible ones. Kind of hoping for a rubber duck party, if I'm honest. Yes, Siri. I can say that because I have turned that feature off on my phone. I have to press the button for that to work. Alright, I guess our goal would be to get 2 of their players out, not just the one we got last time. And baby steps, you know? Yeah, dodge that by just jumping out of the way. went to help my teammates, and then turned out all three of them were still there helping each other. So I could have got someone out, but I didn't. Man, I didn't go for it. I wanted to help the team instead. No, that was the wrong call. I hope they've got that behind them. Where's the help? Where are they? Oh, can we get them? Yes! We got the two! That's the goal as we're warming up to this. Get two of them out this time. I thought some of the green one was over here. Damn. It's that Ramsey kicking butt. I keep missing that they're coming in behind us. Oh, we got 4. Okay. Damn, I was hoping to use my super and that would protect me, but not quite. Oh damn, couldn't get there. Their teammate swooped in. Oh, okay, we got into their star player. Damn it, pressing the turret button. Yeah, I'm out. I kind of landed into someone's super. That was a bit unlucky. Oh, we're down to our star player. Damn. Got a couple of us out quite quick. Well, we're out down to our star player, so it doesn't really matter if we get knocked out now. We just gotta wait for the respawn. Is that star player gonna attack from this time? Trying to keep like their star player. In mind. Okay, so they've now lost some of their protection. That's getting mad. If it stays like this until the end, then we get into a sudden death situation. Oh, damn it. I saw my teammates get foamed up, so I headed that way. But of course they were able to save each other, and I was all by myself. I'm gonna launch my super attack. hope that that is going to actually go for their star player. There's no real guarantee. We're in the final minute here. Ah, trying to get out all those. Damn, their star players ran away. Damn it. Oh, good save. Cheers. Here we go, sudden death time, or overtime as they call it. The wolves are going to start closing in on us. And if you're outside, then they do damage to you. Onslaught of enemy attacks. Ah, balls. Come up behind me. So their star player did a great job. Now I gotta try and spawn as close to the wolves as I can to limit the damage done to me. There will be a point where you spawn in and just take damage. I want to try and stay alive. My super time. Damn, you see how close the walls are now. Balls. Oh no. Ah, the Ramsey supercharged again. Oh, I'm not going to be able to spawn back in. We do it. Oh, let's see, the walls are getting really, really close. And I'm going to be taking damage until I get in there. Wait, what? I rescued the star player, but then I was knocked out? What happened there? We won, but I couldn't tell you how. Well, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, well done. So that's 1 loss and 1 win. Great start. But like I said, I couldn't tell you how I won. I got in there, I saw someone phoned up, I went to save them, turns out it was the star player, and then I was immediately gone. I think everyone was aiming at the star player, so obviously I saved them and took the brunt of what was coming at them. So I spawned in for probably less than 10 seconds, but it saved our star player and we were then won. So I guess yay. Broken into the coffee. Well, I say broken in, it's a bottle. That's what that Kofi sign is, the stuff at the bottom there. We got like tiers you can subscribe to, but there's just the, you know, here's 160 yen to buy yourself another bottle of coffee. My coffee of choice is Georgia. This Siri and Riku Marshley, we've been with them before, but egg on rice, that's a new one. That's typically called like omurice here. It's really nice. If you ever get a chance to try omurice, I'd recommend it.
Looks like everyone's ready. Now, let the good times roll.
So, like I said when I started, I haven't had a chance to catch up on the news or any reveals today. So what have I missed? Let me know in the chat. Other than like the new iPhones, has there been anything else out? Any other game news? Oh, there's Pom Pom. Pom Pom Pomon. I'll say no, I haven't checked to see when the new iPhones come here in Japan. So for now, Mobile Friday will continue to use the iPhone 14 Pro that I already have. I will let you guys know if that changes. Probably do an unboxing, why not? Balls. Ah, damn, 3 of us. I foamed up. Yeah, I'm so crazy here. Let's save someone. Did we get them? I don't know. Oh damn, we're doing good so far. This is quite dominating. Yeah. Ooh, saved by the teammates. Nice. I was getting a little disconnected from my team. You see that? It was that one rocket that got me. That's all it was. Just one. Attacking from a distance a little bit, my strategy here. I know my teammates are mostly in front of me at the moment, so I got more long range stuff I can do. Yeah, it didn't get me. They got a tonics on their team, I think. Oh, 3 of them saved. Because I was on the opposite side of the map from them. So I missed that attack. Ah, he finally got me out. I know we've dominated a little bit, but I also do feel like I have contributed. Damn. I went after the star player. I should have played that a bit smart. You know, star player was up there all by themselves. I thought that would be an easy target. I know. Oof. Damn, they pushed me and knocked me into water. That was their star power. They had that spiky shield around them. Ah, I'm more than capable of finding the water myself. I don't need them to push me into it. So by chasing after the star player, we've gone from 6 to 2 left. And that's kind of one of the ways this game tries to balance itself. You have to go after the star player, which makes things a little riskier for you. Damn, couldn't rescue. Uh-oh. Crash? No, we're still going, we're still alive. Oh yeah, this is a launch model PS4, so it's getting a bit long in the tooth. So sometimes it doesn't do so well anymore. Yeah, I was avoiding that big attack on me, and again, the first time I did it, it saved me and I saved my team, but second time I was all by my lonesome. Alright, let's try and play this smart if we can. There we go. We kind of cornered them. And I threw one of my attacks to try and counter them, block one route of escape. You know, that was teamwork, that was cool.
Keep it up and we'll never lose.
It's 2 wins. Take that. No rewards this time for me. Yeah, it's been a busy half hour. It's cool. Yeah, so got things we can unlock, and if I get 7 wins in a row, I unlock a new surfboard. So obviously I haven't managed to do that yet. And if I got 333 wins, or so if I've attended 333 parties with tonics, I get that silver skin on the bottom right there. Looks a little weird, but something to aim for.
Well, hello there. Have some fun, all right?
Group up over here.
Maybe the matchmaking's going to take a little bit of time now. We got lucky with 3 games really quickly. Like, you gotta time it. to when a group of players finish the game. Huh. You usually get that warning after 5 minutes.
All right, here we go. All right.
I'll try that again.
Make this the best yet.
Alright, let's have a chance to try and catch up with some of the news. Then it's like something to do with Destiny. Let's look at Twitter. What have we got? Oh yeah, it's the PS1 anniversary in America. I think 30 years. I didn't get the PS1 at launch, but we did as a family get PS1. Maybe that first Christmas, maybe. Yeah, one of the first games was, I want to say True Pinball? Not entirely sure. Something my mum really enjoyed. That iPhone Air does look really thin, but then you got that bump on the back, and I don't know. I've been using the phone since the what, early 2000s, and I still consider the bump part of the depth, you know. Oh yeah, okay. So there was a comment from Sucker Punch about, oh, what was it? Sly Cooper. It looks like there's just no real sort of love from the studio to do one. So that's a bit of a shame, but they're part of the Sony group. I'm sure they can be, you know, the game can go somewhere else. Sumo Digital used to do that. It used to do games from other publishers in the Sony group. Oh, it's a Pokemon Go timed research, but you've got to enter voucher. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I'll save that. I'll do that after the stream. I've already encountered a Psyduck with a water ring around it. Spyro was released 27 years ago. Damn. Obsolete Sony on Twitter has showed one of the thinnest Walkmans ever made, Discman ever made. 6mm, the Discman Air. Damn, that thing is svelte. Sorry, Reddit, I was browsing Twitter trying to catch up on the news. And don't worry, Reddit, I don't know if you saw the community post. I deleted it because I didn't want to make it look like I still had internet issues. But yeah, this is like 3 weeks since the last FoamStars stream. I only got back streaming, I think, last Friday. You say no pressure. I was home less than 10 minutes before this stream today, because work was busy. So enough time to use the bathroom, get everything turned on,
This is where my
social media post written, and we're straight into gameplay. Tell you, that player on the left there is a new player. Got that skin though. They know what they're doing. So how have you been, Reddit? Obviously it's been a while. Hope you've been good.
Looks like everyone's ready. Let the good times roll.
We've done 3 games, 2 wins and 1 loss so far. So you've missed some fun times, unfortunately. Big time busy. Well, give me the cliff notes. Anything, any new games you're playing? Any new games you want to play? I know Marvel Rivals comes out this week on PS4, so that may be Saturday's live stream. Other than that, no news here from me. Ah, balls. Yeah, every now and then we get a disconnection. Unfortunately, I don't think there's an elegant way to abandon a battle other than just quitting. Logging out, shut down the
Hello there.
app.
You know this bath's about to get hot.
On the used soda can incident, Mr. Bubbler made a visit.
You're showing great restraint, not just going straight to Silk Song. There's certainly been some people in the group who have gone straight to Silk Song. Yeah, it's very impressive that that game broke PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, and Steam stores.
Let's get busy.
That money should belong to copyright. The staff member in question has garnered criticism from the public, with the incensed fans protesting outside the hospital for days. Mr. Spooner
That kind of makes sense. Refresh the story, the controls, the world. That the development team's
Time to debut my latest
aesthetic makes sense. When do you think you're gonna get Silk Song then? We're looking like another week or 2 or a month? You gonna wait for a break in school and then get it?
Looks like everyone's ready. Now, let the good times roll. Hello, everyone, and a huge welcome to
That makes sense.
is
I'm
go.
sure that is gonna be there for you waiting when you do get to it.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Am I right?
Hopefully the community's not gonna spoil anything. Like, I've already seen something, unfortunately, so I'm not gonna say it.
Get ready. The party's
Not so much a end game spoiler or anything, it's just a different style of play. I'll let you discover that for yourself.
Go time. Go time. Stay busy. Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3. Let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, can we get there? Can we get there? No, they saved him. Ah, and of course they get me. Balls.
Get it.
Risking nothing. Don't worry, I'm smart enough to know that there's a big community and a lot of enthusiasm for the game. So even if I know 1/5 thing that's not particularly important, I'm still not going to say it because something is still a spoiler.
All right.
Did you have a chance to check out any of the new iPhones that came out? Reddit? Is that something that interests you?
Just get flowing when things don't go as planned.
Damn it, I thought I could take him, but I couldn't. I wonder if we're still 3 people. Yeah, because one of our players is just standing on the top here. So really it's just 3 of us. Oh no, they're alive. Okay, they're back.
Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. No way.
Damn it. I wanted to try something. No, my teammate still didn't help me. That makes sense, Reddit. I'm on the 14 Pro, and my carrier, AU, has sent a couple of messages out saying, hey, you've been this phone a couple of years now, do you want a new one? So, they obviously want me to get a new phone and spend many more monies with them. I am not particularly fussed either way. Brand new games still treat my phone as top of the line, so I'm not missing it out. Other than like Death Stranding and Resident Evil I can't play, but they're also not free to play, so I'm not really missing much in that respect. Oh, hello, Corey. How are things, Corey? Oh wow, we're getting a whitewash here. And the loss we had earlier, it wasn't. We still got a couple of their players out.
Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble.
Did I get them? Damn it. Because my team is going to try and counter right to the end here. We've got a couple of them out now, which is fine. That's embarrassing. Bringing them to the star player, that'd be really impressive. One heck of a comeback. Someone dancing. Save them. Ah! Yes, we got them the star player, nice. Sorry chat, I'm getting really involved. I will get back to you in a sec. Oh yeah, chat. No Silk Song spoilers, please. Some people in the chat might not have got there yet. How did that not work? Oh, there's 3 of them against me, no wonder.
Oh well. Right? On? Point.
Ah, that's a Reddit I've already gone, that's okay. Honestly, didn't expect this comeback. We were out, essentially, and then
Go for it, Mr.
somehow got him back to the star player. Ah, Sixes has joined us as well. Hello, Sixes. Corey's in the chat as well. I'm not too bad myself, Corey. I can't say I've got a phone call to wait for, but after catching COVID, I've done, you know, my best to keep safe, not risk getting sick again. It was just frustrating that I lost the internet for like 2 or 3 weeks. What, 2 weeks was in the end? Yeah, that was unfortunate timing. I spent time getting like 2 or 3 videos in each series I do ready, but I hadn't uploaded anything. I had them all ready, and then of course lost the internet, and because I didn't have them ready, I couldn't do anything on the site. So enforced vacation, shall we say, was an odd thing to have.
Thanks for all the support.
Yeah, the whole apartment block lost internet. It was weird. They had to call out proper, like, telecommunication company people. It wasn't just turn it off and on again. They had to, for what someone said, like, properly take out hardware and put new hardware in and reconnect stuff. My guess is something died from the heat. All you need, because the box is outside the apartment, so already it's like baking in 37, 38 degrees Celsius heat, and all you need is like a car window or something, focusing the light on the box outside, and you can instantly create a hotspot. But yeah, it was a case of I could find manga cafe or internet cafe or something and upload videos, but there's not one near me. If there was, I might have done that, but as there isn't one, I would have to spend money to go to one, to spend money to use one, and you never know if you're going to need 1 or 2 days. So in the end I just decided I haven't taken a site vacation in since it started, might as well start now. I'm sure it's not a fire hazard, but it's like a lot of things here are on the outside, because if there's an earthquake, you don't want it being buried underneath the house or the apartment. Like in England, a lot of the pipes and electric and whatnot is all underground. We have small earthquakes, so that's fine. It's the wind that kept blowing everything over. That was more dangerous. But here, because the earthquakes and things are designed to wobble and move, and when they do collapse, they kind of collapse and don't exactly spread out. So it's best to keep everything outside. The pipes are on the roof. That must be to like warm the water, surely. There is an external water tank here. So, from what I understand, I could be wrong, but it seems like the mains go to the outside water tank, and the outside water tank goes to the apartments. So if there is an earthquake again, the main isn't broken going into the apartments. The main will connect to the outside tank, and hopefully that's far enough away from the apartments not to be damaged. So there is a backup supply of water, a fixed amount. So if there is an earthquake, there's emergency water that we can access. But what that means is in summer that even when I wake up in the morning, it's already like 28 degrees Celsius. Sorry, I don't know the Fahrenheit on that. It means that I don't need to turn the hot water tap on. The cold water tap, the water is warm enough for me to have a cold shower in the morning. I don't know if you guys are aware, but in England, the hot water and the cold water come out of two separate taps. But here in Japan, you got the two knobs, but they all come out of one tap. So that's a little weird for me to get used to. This morning though was surprisingly hot. So we're all trying to get the rubber duck in this mode. I forgot to say we got a new mode this time. Come on, save me. Yes. And your teammates. Yeah, sorry about that, Sixes. I don't know what's up. I have noticed that on and off it's getting laggy, and sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Like, the laptop's plugged in, so I haven't made that mistake this time. It's just unfortunately one of those things. It could be someone in the apartments watching Netflix or something. Like, internet is fast in Japan, but I have no idea what the bandwidth quality is like. Thankfully it's not too hot today, so I shouldn't expect it to be a weather reason. Yeah, I like winter, Corey. I think I like winter more than I used to because winter is easier in Japan than it is in England. In England, wind chill is such an issue. But here in Japan, I don't really have to worry about wind chill. It is like 0 or whatever outside. But because there's no wind, you don't have to worry about that constant blowness. You're not being constantly blown by the cold. That's not the right wording either. Essentially, yeah, winter's easier here, so I like it here. But the locals don't. For them, the locals, it's still too cold. Ah, balls, I was hitting my super button and nothing happened. My star skill. We also don't get a lot of snow here in Yokohama. Like, in the 10 years I've been here, it's probably snowed a couple of times at most. Come on. Is that because I fell off? one of the problems they have in Japan, thinking about it, with winter, is that because the pipes are outside, they do succumb to being
Eureka moment!
frozen. So when the pipes burst in Japan, you literally see like water shooting out the ground or water shooting off buildings. It doesn't happen too often here in Yokohama, where it does get to 0, but it doesn't really freeze. It doesn't get much lower than that. It's very much a dry kind of cold here. If I want to see snow Koi, I open my apartment door, turn left, and there's Mount Fuji. So I just get to look at her in the morning and go, is there snow on it? There is. I've seen snow. I think there's only been one time here in Yokohama where we got predicted like -5, and I did the whole fill the bathtub of water, so if the pipes did burst, that I would still have water. But other than that, like, it's happened once and once only.
All right, let's make this the best yet.
I think up north in Hokkaido, where it's really cold in comparison to Yokohama, they do have more Western style heating, and the buildings are thicker, designed to keep things warmer. But here, yeah, if it gets cold, like, you can walk around and sometimes see ice up along the building, and you know that that's because the pipes burst and hit it. Winter's not a bad time to come and visit Japan, if anyone was interested. It's cold, but here in Yokohama it's a manageable cold.
Research pays off.
Constantly freezing. Unfortunately, there's nowhere like that in Japan. Even far north, Hokkaido can get into the 30s in summer. And if you go west coast of Japan in winter, they get meters of snow a day sometimes. The videos or pictures you may have seen of like snowdrifts taller than buses is real. Because the mountains on the west coast, they stop all the snow going over Japan, or a lot of the snow going over Japan. They drop a lot of snow on the west coast, and it is meters of snow. But again, that's a small part of winter. It's not all year. Sounds like, Corey, you want to go to Scandinavia. That's not a bad question. I think I'd rather be... Well, the thing is, if I say I want to be this, but I can fix it, is that going to be allowed? Because I would rather be too cold, because I can put more clothes on. I can add more heat. It's easier to warm up when you're too cold. But if you're too hot, it's a little more difficult to cool down.
Well, hello there.
And I've had heat stroke a couple of times. It's not pleasant. So I think I'll go too cold, because there are easier ways to warm up. Hot bath as well, hot shower, you know. How about yourself, Corey? What would you pick? You're going to take off so much. But at least if you're too hot, you've got the option of air conditioning or cold showers or cold baths. you know, cold drinks and dessert stuff, it is a nice weird feeling as that coldness goes down. But I think I would perhaps be too cold, because you're also not sweaty really.
Ready for some fun?
Okay, time to debut my latest and greatest.
Not a huge fan of feeling sweaty, so I'd rather be cold and shivery.
Looks like everyone's ready. Let the good times roll.
Tell you, the hottest temperature I've seen here in Yokohama was 38. And I wasn't really being overly observant. I wasn't, you know, looking all the time. It's just I just happened to catch the temperature saying 38, so it could have been warmer here.
Right then?
And with the humidity as well, that hot, sweaty feeling doesn't disappear quickly.
Some beautiful stars get smashed up. Let's make this party a good one.
That's kind of frustrating because where I come from in England, on the east coast, it's kind of like the driest place. We don't really get a lot of humidity. So it's an experience, it's a feeling that I'm just not used to. I definitely don't enjoy.
Stay busy.
I'll make sure that we get some on the right side.
Let's get busy.
Oh, I got a direct hit. That's cool.
Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. All right.
Kind of penning them in at the moment.
Let's get busy. Let's do it. Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble.
Kind of held this side and stopped them coming this way, but they've all gone, you see, on the left side here and kicking our butts a little bit.
Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3.
Sorry, Chow, I'll get back to you in a bit, I assure you.
Let's get busy. Show us what you can do.
Yes, it landed up on top there, nice. Have we penned them into this side, I wonder?
Stay busy. All right. His Majesty is in the building.
Alright, come on, get some purple butt. Where are you going? Oh, you went away from me. Oof. Just avoided that. The brunt of that anyway.
Go time.
Nice. We're back in the lead. I'll make sure there's no one behind. Too often I get caught out from the sides. Like where are they attacking from? Where are they hiding?
Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. Let's go.
Balls. Ah, they got me. Haha, saw you comment there, Corey. It's also a case sometimes you go to have a shower, you start drying yourself off, and then you realise you're wet again, and it's because the humidity and like the sweat and all that has got you wet, perhaps even wetter than you were in the shower. It's really uncomfortable. Alright, we're down to our star player, so our lead hasn't lasted that long. Honestly, it's happened to me. One of the things I do is try to have the air conditioner on when I have a shower. So when I come out, I can like towel myself dry in the living room. So that at least that way it's cooler. Or that, like, the humidity doesn't help get me more wet, shall we say.
Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3. Let's fizz it up, pal. Stay busy.
Oh, we've got to get them to their star player before time's up. Or otherwise there's no extra time, they get the win. Yes.
My calculations are paying off. Go time. Let's get busy. Okay, I am fizzing today.
Look, my windows in my living room, you can't see through them. So I'm not becoming an exhibitionist in the summer, don't you worry. Now you get some in England. One of our favourite places to go on vacation is Spain, and sometimes Spain can be humid and it can be really hot. So, been a couple of times with family, and you just kind of learn that one of the best things to do is to just dry yourself somewhere cool. Get out of that hot and wet environment. Yes, if you learn anything from my live stream, you know that if you come into Japan, dry yourself somewhere cool. Life lessons with QTE. I keep trying to push them up against the barrier here, keep them penned in if we can. No, thank you, I attacked by the wall.
His Majesty is in the building. Rise up, everyone. Go time. My turn. All right, let's go.
Yes. You never know what you're going to learn, but you'll learn something. There we go. That was a hard fought win. What we got there?
Nice work, everyone. Yet another
One of the things they do here in Japan is that they will often shower at night. And I can understand the logic, you know, it's cooler and you go to bed clean. But I can't get my head around the fact that you're going to wake up after 6, 7, 8 or how many hours after sleeping in your own oils and your own sweat and stuff. And who knows when your bed was last cleaned and washed or aired out. So people find it weird when I shower in the morning, and I find it weird when they shower in the afternoon. When they shower before bed.
All right. Let's make this the best yet.
Well, you learned something else about yourself, Corey. You found a phrase that gives you the goosebumps. I mean, I'm fine, kind of like sleeping in my own filth, because I know in the morning I can just clean, have a shower and get rid of it all. But having a shower and then sleeping, if it's like a hotel, I could perhaps understand it because there's a good chance the sheets have been cleaned. And in that case, perhaps I can get behind the idea and I can do it. But there's also a case that if there's two of you, one of you showers at night, one of you showers in the morning, then
okay.
you're not in the way of each other.
Ready to be dazzled.
There's no fighting to use the shower, trying to get things done in time. You do it your time, I'll do it my time, and we're both on time.
Looks like everyone's ready. Now, let the good times roll.
It becomes more like a force of habit by that point, Corey.
Hello, everyone, and a huge welcome to FoamStars' glorious party.
And the field test is go.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to get down with the FoamStars.
With it being so hot here, there have been more than a couple of times this year and whatever year where you get home from work, you're hot, you're sweaty, you're just gonna have a shower anyway. And you might have a shower again in the morning. There's no harm in that, using a shower to cool down. Honestly, taking time out in the shower just to have a break, give yourself stuff to think about, like save teammate. Oops. I don't know who it is that's got that like missile attack. Off the top of my head, I don't really remember what attack it is and who's doing it.
I'm not done experimenting.
I do get that behind that. When I do sleep, I enjoy it. It kind of happened to me on Sunday. I didn't do a live stream Sunday, kind of because I overslept and forgot to balance all my responsibilities. Oh, so I thought I escaped that.
No, I don't get it. I'm the star player.
Yeah, I don't get baths either.
Hot Becca.
Of course, I'm the star player. This ain't good.
Alright, let's go. Stay busy. This could be trouble.
Kind of like saunas as well. I've not really got the idea. I understand like the hot and the steam can like open the pores and that aspect can be good for you. But as a sitting in your own sweat, that's I don't find that appealing.
Thanks for all your support, guys. You're awesome.
But it is weird how like the bathroom does become the one place in the house that you truly get to relax. Whether it's sitting on the toilet with Instagram or whatever, just for an extra 5 or 10 minutes helps you calm and chill, or if you're in the bath for a half hour or so, moisturizing in your own oils. The bathroom is the place to do it. They do have like onsens here in Japan, and I don't get it. We don't have that kind of public bath stuff in England. And I've done it a couple of times and I still just don't get it. Why do you go somewhere to be hot and sweaty and then clean yourself? Why not just clean yourself and not be hot and sweaty at any point? At least there's some variety. I had a friend who went to an onsen and they had like an electrical stimulation kind of bath. And how did he describe it? So he described it something like he put his foot in and all that electrical current kind of messes with the muscles and stuff. So he kind of then like face planted into the water and got not a mild electric shock, but it's just that you're not used to that weird sensation, that electricity going through your muscles. And he had the old guys who are used to it just laughing at him. I don't know. I think if I had the money, I would like still get a bath. Not necessarily for me, but it's nice for other people. There's always typically someone in your friend group who likes baths or who would want a bath. And even on a real cold winter day, a hot steaming bath with some citrus smells might be really nice.
The party's about to start. Are you ready?
Here goes. This is where my
Well, if you want to keep it really creepy, put some salt and pepper and a bouillon cube in. You can smell like a nice hot winter stew. I guess technically you'll be stewing yourself, but at least it'll smell nice to you.
Looks like everyone's all set. Now,
Why chop them up? You know, I'm more than happy to have a whole carrot in my hand and give that a nibble. But you know what I'm saying? Yes, I understand people like winter smells, but I kind of do like a good stew smell. Like a beef stew. Smells wonderful in winter. Imagine having a bath that smells like that. I think I'd give it a go.
right then. Everything's in place.
that's right. It's time to see some beautiful stars get smashed up. Let's make this party a good one.
And just think, you could, if you have a partner or someone willing, let them drink it. So they're drinking you. Eating you soup. Certainly an interesting experience.
Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble.
Certainly one of the more PG-13 ways to get eaten. Yeah, you say gamer. We've definitely met some people who would have a hint of Doritos about them, or Cheetos. Stuck in.
Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3.
It'd be really funny to find out that you actually are genuinely taste delicious and not just some cute pickup line people say. People say, you look delicious, and you go, you should taste my bath. More than just look delicious. Apples. Cheers, team. Whoa! Who hit me? Oh, damn. I landed right on top of them. That could have boned me. Offended but willing to try. No, I can understand that sentiment. But are we, Corey? Are we talking my idea of a beef stew style, or are you just talking general water and human combo?
Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble.
Either. Wasn't there some celebrity? I say celebrity probably loosely, but personality who was selling their bath water for like tens of dollars or hundreds of dollars and actually made profit from it or something? Why, sir, the mere thought is abhorrent. Unless you're going to say there's a carrot involved. I definitely like myself a carrot. Why, you promised me your carrot? They show you the carrot. Not the carrot I was expecting. But a carrot I will take nonetheless.
Let's get busy.
Who ran away?
Show us what you can do.
Oh, am I going to be the one that gets out? Oh, they say my team are going for a sweep here, and I'm the loose. I'm the loose cannon here that keeps getting knocked out. Well, perhaps it would encourage some people to have their meat and veg. Where is it? Where is it? Where are they? Where are they? Fools. Where's the star player? I'm shooting. They're over here. Yeah, the long pause was me trying to work out how I could make that joke, or a joke, PG-13. And I just went with the 2 veg option and left out an optional meat that could be included if so inclined.
Majesty is in the building. Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. I get the feeling we've got this in the bag.
Also, like trying to keep the innuendo level low.
We might just
Gotta pass the sus check.
let's do it.
Can't have some Google AI nonsense saying that my content is smut. Sir, I do declare I am from England. Innuendo is part of the culture. I'm not gonna say it's good innuendo, but it's still innuendo nonetheless. Ah, long bath, gotcha.
Thank you. That all went exactly to plan. The experiment was a resounding success.
We didn't get that 7-0 win, but we still got a 6-0 win, so I'll take it.
Thank you. This is all thanks to you, the fans.
Yeah, we do like him in England. There's also, I don't know if you get this in America, but there's also, instead of using innuendos, there's very much just just using a word in a different context and expecting everyone to know what you mean by that word.
So you came.
And of course I'm trying to think of an example and I can't think of any clean example.
The party's heating up.
Nope, I'm gonna have to leave that alone. Who knows? The Discord is often a little bit more blue. But yeah, we've had people as young as 12 watching the videos and talking in the chat, so
Go for it,
you know,
Mr.
gotta be
Bouncy Bubble.
like, if that's the audience I have, that's the audience I have. Very chill, relaxed, not screamy, shouty here. And if people just want to chill and relax, go for it. But I got to be aware. You know, it kind of sucked that during the time of no internet, I did lose subscribers. I could totally understand it if they expect content and I don't deliver, but it kind of sucked a little bit. Like, I had this issue, and the solution that they have was let's just abandon him. Oh, we had on the weekend, I did a stream on Saturday. Pokemon Unite, that's what it was. And there was one of the kids was talking, and we had to kind of interrupt them because they were starting to reveal a little bit too much information. I'm not talking anything really personal, but they were getting close to like stuff people might be able to use. So we kind of, as a chat, just said, hey, you know, you might want to just stop here. It's getting a little bit too much information, too much detail. Because we know who they are. We know that they're one of the youngest people who joins us. And they kind of understood, but then they also just signed off in the end. Yeah, second one, Corey. Yeah. But you know, I expected it. Oh, I don't know if you saw on the Discord, I did manage to get a message out that I'd also used up all my internet on my phone. I think I downloaded maybe one game over my phone's data. Not a big game, a small game for sure. But I think that happened, and I recorded a video. The Mobile Friday that went out last week, that was recorded on mobile data. So all the adverts I got during that recording counted. So yeah, I used up all my mobile data in like 3 days. So I only get, I think, 7 gigabytes a month. Like, again, mobile internet's fast in Japan, but you don't get a lot of it for free. It costs. Yes, that's the word, filter. That kid also does have a little bit of a abrasive personality because that filter is not there. So sometimes they can come across a little rude, but it's just that they haven't learnt how to filter properly. Like me and Corey got 2 different conversations happening at the same time. It's one of the pitfalls of this style.
Hello, everyone, and a huge welcome to FoamStars.
Let's go.
Got a lot of games today. We've had 2 disconnections. But we've got, what, 1.5 hours in, and it feels like we've not really had to wait more than 5 minutes. It's really nice today. I know the game's been abandoned by Square Enix, but I couldn't help but put in the social media. This is a free-to-play and free-to-own game, guys. Come on. Come and watch. But hint, hint. Perhaps you might want to join as well. I just wish the lobby system was better in this game. I have to make them actual friends on PS4 if I want to play alongside anyone.
Go time. All right, let's go. Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble.
Oh, new class. That's nice. What are you... what is it? Anything interesting, exciting?
No way. I gotta get this game on.
Personally, I always liked history and geography. Those were my... That's what I really enjoyed doing at school. I even did it at university.
Show us what you can do.
Ah, balls. And I'm by myself down there.
Oh well, at least I collected some useful data. Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble.
ASL, ASL. That's American Sign Language, am I right in that?
Everyone stay busy. No way. I got
I tell you, I do know some people here in Japan who got hired and are on a decent wage because they know ASL and they teach ASL in schools. And not just in schools, they could do it in like language, um, I guess cafes or something. It's like Japanese sign language is a little different to American sign language. Obviously, you got the different words and stuff. So ASL is kind of the like there's British Sign Language, but that's not really what the demand is. The demand in Japan seems to be for ASL. So I definitely know some people from America who knew enough ASL to get themselves teaching jobs here, or have got it like a second job where they teach basic ASL. It's kind of like the opposite extreme, isn't it?
Thanks a lot for the data.
Yeah, you know, new class, ASL. Oh, cool, new language, interesting. And the other class, Dungeons and Dragons. Say what?
Thanks for cheering me on, everyone!
At least, you know, I can imagine Dungeons and Dragons class would be like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Something writing, creative writing could be a skill, or if you're really into the model aspect where you're building stuff, you could say that it's Dungeons and Dragons, but Dungeons and Dragons is being used to teach creative writing. It's being used to teach world building and like how to write stories. You could do it like that. So I can understand Dungeons and Dragons as a course, but what is like the certificate you get from it? Like, I finished university, I got a degree in humanities. You finish in Dungeons and Dragons, you get a degree in what, Brendan Lee Mulligan or something? I have no clue. Well, there's one way to find out is to finish the damn thing, isn't it? Finish, get the qualification, and you better look and read what they're actually going to give it. Perhaps something like performance arts or something. It's crazy for how much you've been talking. You're number 2 crown, and yet Sixes is number 1. And he said just a higher couple of times.
So, the party's about to start. Ready for some fun?
Okay, are you ready to be dazzled?
Yeah, sometimes screw it is one of the best things to do. Just go for it.
Let's scoop up some fun!
One of the nice things I had at university was I went in with history major, geography minor, but it was up to me to pick the courses I wanted to do. As long as I had like 5 history and 3 geography, it could be anything. So I went with heritage management and archaeology. So at the end of university, I was almost a qualified archaeologist. And I could have learnt about American history, Russian history, I could have done Indo, I could have done Pacific, but I looked and went, you know what, archaeology sounds interesting. Let's do that as a part of my history course. And part of the geography course was heritage and landscape management and heritage management, like museums and stuff, or open air sites of old buildings and natural landscapes. Again, it was like, yeah, I could do traditional rivers and volcanoes and whatnot, or, you know, screw it, let's do something really out there.
Alright, let's go! No, wait, I
Damn, I got completely overwhelmed. There's a lot of blue happening beside me there. Damn it, I realised too late. I thought one of their teammates just... one of the opposite team just fell in the water.
Show us what you can do.
Ah, balls. And up, and down we go.
Well, hopefully I've got some good data.
Yeah, if you got a dream, no harm in picking up extra skills along the way to getting that dream. Who knows? The journey to the dream could be completely different. Like, you no harm in having a dream and then discovering a second dream. They come together, yeah, I know, but it's rather dead.
Take it away, Miss Rippy Turret 3. And now, show off my lady cannon. Let's spin it up, pal. All the gear.
We're both down to our star player. Okay.
Stay busy.
Ah, come on, come on.
Let's do it.
Damn, someone behind me. Where's their star player? I thought we were over here.
All right.
I'm trying to sneak my way around the side if I can.
Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. Out of here. All right, let's go.
Alright, it's been spotted.
Go time.
And they're further away than I thought. Gotcha. Get out of there. Head towards my team.
Let's get busy. Whoa, we're on a losing trajectory here.
Oh, where's my star player? Ah, balls. Well, with retirement age going up from 60 to 70, then probably 70 to 80 by the time you get there, probably you got another 50 years before you have to give up on your dream.
Thank you, everyone.
As even if you have to, like you sometimes see on YouTube, there are some content creators who have retired and have taken up YouTube as a hobby. Like my dad was watching some Australian retiree making cheese. And it's like, bravo! That guy loved his hobby and made a kind of new career from his hobby. And there was this other older lady on YouTube who was a chef who got quite popular.
The party's heating up.
Granted, you may not be able to become president of your dream job, but hopefully eventually you'll get there. It's kind of that, like, the having fun part that a lot of people forget. In my friend group, I know people who went to university. They did business studies, all because they wanted a job that had money. And you talk to them, and yes, they had some money, but they were depressed or drinking, and it's like you're ruining yourself for this idea that you have to have money by the time you hit X years old. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to have it, sure, but like you're sacrificing your pleasure to get this reward. Why can't you find something that made you happy? Yeah. No, that's a very, very good question, isn't it? I mean, people will say security and things like that, but that's not the point of what the question is. I guess thankfully amongst my friend group, I do know people who have had their own businesses because that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to be in control. And so it's not necessarily fun as sport or games, but it's fun for them because it's what they made. They're doing what they like. They're in control of their own company. I dig it deep. Scaring away all the casuals. Oh, okay, no. I was gonna say, just trying to think of something funny. My brain went to fart joke, and then I realised I don't have a whoopee cushion.
The party's about to start. Are you ready?
Okay, time to debut my latest and greatest.
Are you watching any new anime, Corey? Playing any new games? Anything exciting?
Looks like everyone's ready. Let the good times roll.
No, it wouldn't surprise me if we get a crash here, because the audio's been a bit funny, and things weren't loading properly. So if we do crash... Oh, we don't. Okay.
Hello, everyone, and a huge welcome to
All right then, everything's in place.
Smash the Star.
Ooh.
Our star player
I do like cup noodles. We have them in England. People like cup noodles is a huge thing here in Japan. So when I said in England I've been having cup noodles since elementary school, they didn't really understand. And they would ask what flavours I like. And yeah, you know, I like a good curry cup noodle. But we have some crazy bacon-like flavours in England. And that will get the traditional Japanese eh. That's a fun sound if you ever get that in Japan. Because people don't really believe it. It's like, what? Really?
Take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3.
So what's this new flavour that you got? Genuinely kind of interested what's cool. Oh, chili lime shrimp sounds fantastic. what I've started doing is that I would put more water in than it wants. The goal is to have more soup. And when you do that, you finish the all the important bits of the cup noodle, and you got a lot left over. So what I would do with all that soup is I would then pour it on rice. So yes, I'd cook rice, have that cooking in the background whilst I'm nomming on some noodles. And when I've finished all the, big bits of noodle or whatnot, I then put the rice in a bowl, cover that in the soup from the noodles, and then I got noodle flavoured rice. And my favourite flavour is curry. Crunchy, I can understand that. I put the soup in because I want the soup to flavour the rice. So I get curry flavoured cup noodle. Thank you, teammate. You actually saved me this time. Ah, I saved one of them. Something's following me. What is it? It's a damn shark. I must admit, I've never had a tacky. I've seen them on YouTube, and they look, well, crazy, I guess, but the flavor profile of them, that sort of spicy, citrusy note, something I really want to try, but I haven't found them here. There is a Costco in Yokohama, but I don't have a card. I can't say QT Gamers is like a business, so I can't get a card that way. I gotta find someone to get me in there. Crunch on it. I must admit, I've done that with cereal more than once. Yes, fistfuls of cereal as a snack. It's really nice. I guess it is a texture thing. A lot of food in Japan is surprisingly soft and mushy, and it can be a little off-putting. So I have definitely I like wafers. And wafers in Japan is often aimed at kids and has added calcium and whatnot. But it's really nice and crunchy. Definitely had mushy yam. That's really weird and off-putting in a bowl. In England, one of my I can't remember the name anymore. It's been many years since I had it, but it was one of those simple ones where you got wheat that's got raisins in the middle. So you bite the outside and you got that crunchy wheat flavor. But then when you break through, you got that hit of juicy, I suppose, sweet from the raisin. I think it's just called raisin wheat. And I really like that. You get your sweet, your kind of crunch. Well, someone was a bit pissy with the results and quit. They genuinely sell granola, like breakfast style granola, in snack bags here. And I guess the idea is that you're meant to eat it for breakfast, but because they're snack bag sized, you just have them as a snack at lunchtime or something. And again, you get that crunch when you get that hit of sweet from the fruit and whatnot.
And that's all for this week's episode of Close Coverage.
Welcome, Snowwolf. You've missed all the really deep conversations we've had today. But I'm going to have to say, final game. We're only 2 hours into the stream, and let me do a quick image search. See if I can find raisin wheat, if it's still a thing. So if you want to get in, Snowwolf, you're more than welcome to. Just let me know if you have. Oh, it's only made in England. Screw it, Wikipedia time. There you go. 24 minutes behind. Damn. You can skip some of those games we played since then, because we definitely lost a couple.
There's hope for the future. And with hope, things can only get better. There's a lot you can learn from connecting with people. When different people come together, the world's more fun. When you're close to others, their light shines onto you. And when you light a spark in another, you both
That's alright, Snowwolf, don't you worry.
family, friends, or colleagues.
But yeah, those raisin wheats, definitely. Like, I would still put them in a bowl. Because, you know, portion control. You got to get yourself a decent portion, but not too much. If you have the whole bag, you could go through the whole bag, and a whole large amount of raisins can make you run to the toilets frequently afterwards. So, you know, I still would use a bowl as a like container so I don't have too much, and just, even with movies, just have a bowl of raisin wheats and watch, and have that as like instead of popcorn. It's really nice.
All right, here we go.
I live not too far from a couple of farms here, and we're talking small farms, but they do have like vending machines. So sometimes on the way home from work, I walk past the farm vending machines, and if there's like a punnet of like cherry tomatoes, I would buy that and just snack on a punnet of cherry tomatoes, that sweet juicy burst. And again, if I'm in the mood for movies or something long, like a long video on YouTube, I'll just sit here and eat them like popcorn. Really nice. Snowwolf, here for like 2 or 3 months, there was one of the convenience stores was trying out like beef flavored popcorn. It was magnificent. Oh, it was like, I like sweet popcorn, you know, caramel or strawberry, but the savory popcorn has been really interesting. Like, I've had wasabi popcorn and it's too much wasabi, but the beef popcorn was real fun. It's a texture thing here, Snowwolf. You'll be surprised how many people I've told that story to, and they've all looked at me like I'm the crazy one. People like tomato sauce, marinara sauce, Neapolitan sauce, red ketchup. Sure, that's not a problem. But actual tomatoes. Like, I've eaten a tomato as an apple in front of people to gasps. And yet people here love mushy, stringy textures, and a tomato is kind of like that awkward in between where you got that texture inside a tomato, but to get to it, it's that outer shell that I guess people don't like. We can change the topic. Don't you worry. My brain went like, I don't want you gagging on me and the things that I say. But that's not quite appropriate either. Oh, this character, yeah, after... Because I haven't streamed this game for a few weeks. None of you have seen it. I kind of went into the shop and checked out what things I can buy with the things I've collected so far. I wouldn't say this is an Alice in Wonderland, but it's more like steampunk Alice, perhaps. I guess we've hit the 7:30. We're gonna go from PG-13 to PG-15 now. My channel's too small. If it gets age restricted, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter diddly squat. Like, I am real close to being able to start getting money from YouTube, but not as what you would expect. One of the things you unlock, so the first thing you unlock are supers and shopping. Now, unfortunately, my channel doesn't have anything to buy, so the shopping aspect is pointless, essentially. But the supers would be like super chats and stuff. Ah, yes, no, Splatoon. This weekend is also like the Marvel Rivals release on PS4. So Saturday is probably going to be Marvel Rivals. Yeah, 700. Oh, 717, that's not bad. Nothing to sniff at, as they say. It was like during the break, the enforced break, where I lost. It's like, it would go down to, and you get one. Go down to, get one. That was the frustrating thing. But it's also expected. I'm trying to get this one final game in, and for the first time, the matchmaking's letting me down. Don't you dare crash on me. There we go.
The party's heating up.
Snowwolf, how was it having enforced time off internet like I did? Perhaps my PlayStation Eye is still equipped and plugged in. You never know, it could still be listening. What was it, Snowwolf? What, 2 days, 3 days where you had no internet? How was that for you? Because I saw you go online when I was playing Splatoon 3 Story. I saw you go online straight to Dreamlight Valley. I mean, when you came back, obviously, I saw you head to Dreamlight Valley. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of doing. I had some stuff on the computer, on the laptop, not watched, so I watched all of that, and then it came to the point, it's like, in my head, so I play Pokemon Go, and before my credit ran out, data ran out on my phone, I kind of walked around the local area here to see if there was any open Wi-Fi. Like, if someone had forgotten to close it, or if any of the businesses did free Wi-Fi around here. And I had zero luck. But, yeah, I was trying to find if I could find, like, Wi-Fi nearby to quickly download more things or to upload stuff. Unfortunately, my mobile carrier, AU, used to have more free Wi-Fi spots. Like, train stations used to be free Wi-Fi, but then they stopped doing it, which was really annoying, because I have a train station like 15 minutes from my apartment. Wi-Fi in the library, oh. A part of me did think about just bringing my laptop to work, seeing if I could sneak into someone's Ethernet cable or whatever, but nah, I can't do that. Damn it, game. It's been like 10 minutes trying to get this one final game in. I think 7-Eleven here has free internet, but it's like free for 30 minutes or something like that at low speeds. More of a can't. No, more of a won't. I probably could do it. But it depends how... I don't know how aware the IT people are. That's the thing. They seem to take a while to fix things. So I don't know if they're really aware, or if I could get around it if I did it for like a day. Maybe no one would notice. But I don't really want to test that. Like, I can't fall back on my YouTube channel for money as a job, you know. It's that's kind of like, if you're quitting on your way out, that's something you would try. But I'm not at the moment, so yeah. It's just, where I live, there's also no internet cafes, no manga cafes, nothing like that with easily available internet. I think I'm gonna have to travel pretty far actually to find somewhere that does, and that's kind of annoying. Damn it, it's now 2 5-minute matchmakings that have resulted in no hits.
Let's get it started. The party's heating up.
For nearly 2 hours, it was near instant matchmaking. And as soon as you say the final game and the tomato talk, it's all gone downhill. Who would have thought tomatoes would be the ruin of me? No offense, no, but I haven't checked the Discord icons. Doing this live stream is the only time I checked Discord this week. I turned off the Discord signing in when I sign into Windows. I turned all that off. So I'm not quite up to date with all that. A weird horse. And no particular reason for the weird horse? Oh, I see it, Snowwolf. Okay, you got the Team Rocket costume on. Gotcha. Perfect response, Corey. Well done. 10 out of 10. Zacho, welcome to the end of the stream. How are you? Unfortunately, Zacho, you just missed a great joke from Corey. Now, I'm trying to get one final game in. And for the whole stream, matchmaking's gone really well and really quick. And I want to get this one last game in, and the matchmaking has deserted me. Anyway, Zacho, how are you? How are things?
All right.
Damn, I've never played Half-Life. One of those video game greats that I just never got round to. Yeah, Half-Life is more designed for mouse and keyboard than it is a controller. Unless you're playing like the Xbox version of Half-Life. Actually, no, it came out on PS2 as well, actually. Or was that Half-Life 2 I'm thinking of?
Let's do it.
Yeah, PS2. Like, I had the orange box, and I never even played Half-Life 3. I was addicted to Portal. That was my choice. That's what I really liked.
All right.
Actually, I played a bit of Team Fortress 2. The community wasn't there on PS3, but I did play a little bit of Team Fortress 2.
Stay busy.
I mean, sorry, on the orange box on PS3 had Half-Life 2. So I was saying that I had the orange box. I physically had Half-Life 2 and I still never played it. I even have it on Steam
Let's get busy.
and I still haven't played it.
My
Oh yeah, a fella foam smash.
I guess I am as well, Zakuro, but of course I actually finally get to play the game, hopefully. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to play the game, because there was one free-to-play game that I tried to play and I couldn't. Because of the PlayStation I have. I can't remember what it was that I played, but so I have a Japanese PS4. That means on my PlayStation, accept is circle and cancel is cross. Or X, what you want to call it. But this
let's do it.
Western free-to-play game, it would only accept X as accept. So we got into a loop where there was like one critical menu that was not designed for people with Japanese PS4s, where I would get into it and I could never get out. And I emailed the developers, I put a YouTube video up showing that I couldn't do it. I couldn't play this game. And it never got fixed. I would go back to that game periodically, and I wouldn't do a video every time, but I would just go hoping to play it. And it wouldn't work. Because it was wanting to do... It wanted one button control, and my PS4 was doing the opposite. It was cancelling every time it wanted to accept. You know, my PS3 is from England. So for DVDs, I have to use my my Japanese PS4 can play English DVDs because they're the same region. But Blu-rays are in a different region. So I often use my PS3 for Blu-rays even now, because the region that it's in. But some Blu-rays are region free, and then my PS4 can do them as well. But for those that aren't region free, I will just use my PS3. So yeah, I will download Marvel Rivals. I will start it before Saturday's live stream, but depending on how it works with a Japanese PS4 will determine if I actually do stream it or not. Get yourself some of the early Blu-rays. Some of them have special themes for PS3 on them. There's a list somewhere. I don't really remember. I know I had something that had a theme built into it. So you put the disc in, and there was like an install theme option on the cross media bar. I know. Since you joined the stream, Snowwolf, it's not found anything for me. But I'm sure that's just as much of a coincidence as the tomato chat happening at the same time. There was one game. There was I had the Gundam game that I quite enjoyed. That Gundam game that was free to play, and it automatically set me up in the American region, which was weird. But at no point in the tutorial of that game did it tell me that it put me in the American region. So after recording a video, spending like 3 hours to record a video of just like 5 matches, I hunted through the menus and found what region it set me in, and I corrected it. But region isn't going to affect the buttons. The buttons is like system level. And so that game that I couldn't play, it was just one menu you had to access before you could start the game or start matchmaking that wasn't correctly designed.
Looks like everyone's all set. Now, let the good times roll.
Pokemon Puzzle League. I finally played that via N64 emulation on Switch, and wasn't as fun as I hoped it would be. And yes, final game. You have to scroll up in the chat. Well, I'll put it back in.
Hello, everyone, and a huge welcome to FoamStars.
Let's go.
So exactly, my main complaint, my main worry, to keep it simple, is the buttons. Are the buttons... is what the buttons are assigned to do going to work with my PS3 or not? That's what I'm worried. PS4. That's what I'm worried about. It's alright, Snow Wolf. I was only teasing, only teasing. So this is Smash the Star. I should just point out just so we're all clear what we're doing here.
For it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble. Alright, let's go.
Ah, balls. Cheers. What was up there? Yeah.
Let's do it.
I see you over there.
Stay busy.
Alright, I got the sniper done and dusted.
Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3.
Make my escape.
No way.
No!
Whoa, this foam's kind of tasty.
Alright, how are we doing? Not great. Okay. If today's anything to go by, that score could still be a win for us, so not out of it just yet. Still hope.
Let's get busy. Go time.
Like they've built themselves a little wall here of pink. My pink wall will stop me, I'll tell you that. Where are they? No, I need help now. I went to help my teammate and it didn't work.
I'll return the favor next time.
Back up top there.
Let's get busy. Alright, let's go. Boys. What? How am I the one being targeted?
No one up there again. I did see recently, talking about snow and whatnot, that they just discovered that ice can make electricity. How crazy is that? I didn't actually read the article, unfortunately. I kind of just saw the headline, nodded, and was like, yeah, okay, I can see that. I really should have read how and why, but it's kind of cool. I do like sciencey stuff.
Take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3. Go for it, Mr. Bouncy Bubble.
What happened? I think he ran right past me. I could have sworn I saved him. If I'm right, I think it just means you plug your phone into the Antarctic and it charges it. Surely that's what they mean. Now I think it was something about like ice bending, which makes me think it may not be the normal Antarctic style, you know, frozen ice, but one of the other variations of ice that there are. Because there are different types of ice, like I want to say metallic ice is a thing, but I genuinely can't remember if I got that right or not.
Show us what you can do.
phoned up. I'm actually in the enemy half here, on the top of where they all spawn, so I'm in danger.
Now get that out there.
Damn, I saved one, but I couldn't save the other.
Stay busy. Okay, take it away, Miss Busy Turret 3.
I don't know if anyone watches on YouTube, like Sideshow and PBS, but I imagine they'll get to it eventually.
On a losing trajectory here. Let's get busy.
Our star player is going for the Hail Mary. Trying to catch up to them to save them. Ah, they escaped, okay. They left us up here. Enemy territory. Where are they? Like, we gotta try and get the enemy down to their star player in 10 seconds, or otherwise we're gonna lose. So the enemy just needs to run away, essentially. Ah, balls. I imagine the stuff in it, like pollen,
Everyone,
like in England, or perhaps more specifically Scotland, it can snow like May and even into June. So at that point, you still got a lot of pollen around. My guess is that, yeah, if you get a lot of pollen and stuff in snow, then it probably could. But that would have to, like, land on you, because snow is kind of heavy, relatively. So it would just take it all down, push it to the ground. You would need the snow to melt for it to really affect you.
Oh yeah.
Whoops. Whoops.
See you later, pal.
Yeah, we're gonna end the stream there. 2.5 hours is a decent one for FoamStars. Bro, it was just surprising for like 2 hours. Just game after game after game. The matchmaking was fantastic.
We're running an amazing
And then it kind of
offer at the moment.
got too tired and decided to be rubbish for 15 minutes. So, yep, we're going to end it there. You see the schedule. I made a mistake on the daily playlists. I uploaded Backlog Conquering by mistake and not Stories on Tuesday. So that's why Final Fantasy is up now and not the Stories on Tuesday video. So yes, our Stories on Tuesday will go up today. So basically Tuesday and Wednesday were switched by mistake. PS3 demo. Oh man. That... I gotta check. I don't know if I've got anything lined up off the top of my head. But yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow's live stream. It's an old PS3 demo. And Mobile Friday Squad Busters. Oh man, that's Sonic. I did a little bit more Sonic. I got a higher level Knuckles, but catching, because I ran out of internet. No, the internet died on me. I missed so much of that event. It's really frustrating. So yeah, that's kind of the schedule. Tuesday and Wednesday, Switch, because I made a mistake in uploading. Thursday, it's a demo. Oh man, I can't remember what demo that is now. I got like 5 or 6 demos uploaded. I gotta get the release dates sorted on that. And Mobile Friday should be Destiny. I still want to try out that Destiny mobile game. Oh no, it's not. It's Kaiju number 8. That's what's going up Friday. So yeah, Kaiju number 8's going up Friday. I can definitely say that for sure. Sorry chat, what's happening? Yes, Snow Wolf. So, just so quickly, that Final Fantasy video, there was 17 parts to that. And that video, if all parts are combined, is longer than YouTube's 12-hour limit. So what I did was, I had my start to the game, so creating characters, checking menus, looking around town. And when we hit the first battle, it's then 9.5 hours of battles. And then you get the end boss, and you get the end of the story. And just my battles in Final Fantasy was about 10 hours. That's crazy. So that meant cutting that video, like having all 17 parts and just taking the fights out, took 7 or 8 hours, if not 10, to make. Because I had to check, because the fights could take like 5 seconds. And then you got perhaps a 1 second gap between the next fight. So on the timeline, you got to zoom. So you got on front of you, literally second by second. It was really tough. So I'm glad that's up. But damn, I want to do that again. What are you talking about? An anime? Corey? Sorry, chat. You've kind of lost me what you're talking about now. Final Fantasy gacha game. There was Final Fantasy All the Bravest. I really liked. That's an old Final Fantasy game. The Kaiju number 8. It does have gacha in it. But I don't really want to spoil the video for Friday too much. The game looks like the anime and has a very cinematic battle style where you can set things to auto that it's a pleasure to watch. So the gacha doesn't define the game. The gacha kind of helps you create teams. Like you could have a defense team, a gun team, a tank team. You know, you can create different teams, different characters and whatnot. That's probably what the gacha's there for. But it looks so good and has such a great cinematic feel about it in places that it's not it's frustrating but not wholly annoying. But I haven't played it. I recorded it and I haven't played it since I recorded it, unfortunately, so I don't know. It's like for Mobile Friday, sometimes with some games I need like a +1, another hour with the game to see how it works. So yeah, Kaiju number 8, if you're thinking about playing it and downloading it, it's worth it. It looks really cool. Definitely for fans of the show. As for the live stream, the plan at the moment this weekend is Saturday, Marvel Rivals on PS4. That should be live and I should be able to download it and install it before Saturday's live stream. Sunday should be Splatoon and the Big Run. That's the plan, that's what it should be. And I keep saying should, because I was meant to do I wanted to do Splatoon last Sunday, but I kind of didn't because I have got other things to do. I can totally understand brains dying on me, Zakuro, if you didn't enjoy the Kaiju game. I guess from my point of view, because you can auto it makes it a convenient commuting game. You can sit and watch these cinematic fights and you can hit auto on the conversations in the story and it makes it easy to play. So I thought it was this weekend. Well, we will see. It probably would be like Splatoon on Sunday, but yeah, we'll see. Perhaps Marvel Rivals will completely take over my weekend, and I might do that Saturday just because it's so, or I think it's so good. We'll have to wait and see. I am looking for that free-to-play shooter that really grabs my attention. I've yet to get back into Destiny because I want to do that on a live stream. So we'll see what happens. But we'll see what happens for Marvel Rivals on Saturday. But yeah, so let's say thanks to everyone who watched. Thank you, Corey, Zacharol, Snowwolf, Sixus was here for a little bit as well. We had some interesting conversations, that's for sure. The stream had a bit of breakup every now and then, unfortunately. Yeah, and thank everyone who watched. We've got quite a few watching now. We had a few watch earlier. That's fantastic. And FoamStars, up until the 2-hour mark, was fantastic. Even the disconnections were quick to get into new games. So it was a nice stream. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow for the PS3 demo. If not, today's video upload will be Stories on Tuesday. That'll go up today, don't worry. That'll go up today. So yeah, hope everyone else has a great rest of their day. I will see you guys later. Goodbye everyone, and take care.